What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Kenny Rec, back with another one. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that notification bell, like and share. I got what's today? The Wednesday, July 28th, 2 p.m. I never really got into. I don't like talking about my problems because that's not the type of person I am. I'm definitely not going to share it on YouTube and let the whole world know. But today is a day that I feel that the Lord is compelling me to do this. Without going too far into detail, just want you to know that every aspect of my life is at zero. When I mean zero, I'm at rock bottom right now. I have no job. I have no money. My wife is in the process of leaving me. We are separated. However, we live in the same house together. She does not want anything to do with me. I have 5 boys. The older ones don't want anything to do with me. They're on mommy's side. The younger ones love me because I spend my whole life with them. I spend so much time with them. I don't like any of this separation. The size. I can't even say. You know the word I'm trying to say. I don't like it. It's definitely ungodly, and the devil did a good job at breaking my home. And a broken home doesn't get blessings, and I feel that, and that's what really breaks my heart, because I miss the bright, wholesome feeling when we were all together as one family, loving each other. And I don't know why I'm the only one that cherishes that. I don't know why my ex-wife doesn't talk about that. I don't know why the kids don't talk about that. But I see it and I cherish it. So if I see it and I cherish it, then that means there's hope. I know that doesn't make any sense to some people, because if everything's at zero, I'm at rock bottom. She doesn't want me. She doesn't want nothing to do with me. She's barely my friend. And the sick part about that is I never did anything remotely even close to make her want to feel the way she feels. The only mistakes that I've made is because, without really going into crazy detail, because I don't want to make these videos too long, I admit when I'm wrong. I made mistakes. Okay, I'm sorry. When I'm a very sexual person, but on a respectful level. I'm not a freak. I'm not like, I'm a godly person, so I can only go so far with it. So, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I do push those boundaries in that area. So that's the one part of my life that can get me in trouble. I don't use drugs. I don't drink. I don't have any more. I don't hang out with any of my friends anymore. I don't have a life. And the thing is that the one thing that I could say is the thing that I want to change about me is my sexual side. Yes, I lust women. Yes, I look at, people, and look at women and I lust for them. Not that I sit there and would go the extra length to try to do anything, because I was married. And honestly, even that I'm single right now, I'm able to go. And matter of fact, she even told me she's going to look for somebody for me, because that's how, she feels that I'm overly sexual. I'm too sexual. But the thing is that if that was the case, then how would you be with me for 20 years? It's ironic how the 5 years that she started working, the 5 years that she hasn't been around me, because I was the breadwinner for all these years. I was the breadwinner. Then she started working, and I took the role as staying at home and taking care of the kids. So she sat there for the last 5-6 years that she's been working, meeting new people. She works with nothing but guys. They're all guys. She works for a moving company. So they're all strong young men. She's the only pretty woman there. Matter of fact, she's the only woman. There's only one other woman, and she's a beast. But she's a very pretty woman. She's, Puerto Rican. She's got a body. She's a skin. She's just a perfect looking girl. She's very, very pretty. The thing is, it has nothing to do with her being pretty. We've been friends forever. We literally grew up together. We were like best friends. That's what really hurts me too. But anyway, to make a long story short, um, I really feel that she cheated on me, actually. I just can't prove it. I've been asking the Lord to show me, give me evidence, and it's just, I'm not getting it. Or I could be just being, or God is showing me something where he wants me to tone down my sexuality. But the thing is with that, real quick, I already conquered that as well. Because when me and my ex started to get to that point where it was like very rocky, I did everything under the sun that I felt God would want me to do. You want me to stop masturbating? Fine, I'll stop that. It took a while. I fought for it, and eventually I conquered it. But then I noticed that all of these things that I conquered I thought I was gonna now get my trophy back. When it didn't come back, I was like, wow, shocked, because I wasn't ready for that. So make a long story short, now I'm like, okay, so wait a minute. It's not me. It's her. It really is her. She really is cheating on me. She really is being and the signs are all there. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many signs, and I don't want to be with a person that cheated on me. But at the end of the day, if I didn't get any evidence, if I can't prove it, and the Lord isn't bringing it to my attention, nor is he exposing it, because every woman that I had in the past, God exposed them real quick. So this is just weird how I'm not getting a sign that she's not cheating, but I'm also not getting a sign that she is cheating. So this has been something I've been dealing with for a very long time, and it's driving me crazy. And in the middle of all of this, I have 5 beautiful boys, which 2 of them are young and need me and love me because they're close to me, because they're young. I'm always with them. The older ones, they don't give a shit about me, and it's fine, whatever. But the bottom line is this. The whole point to this video is not to be like, oh, poor me, I'm going through so much. I'm going to show you the power of God, the power of faith, because I've been down these roads so many times. I've been homeless with my family. I've been through everything you could possibly think of. And I know, as long as I keep my faith, eventually, like the last time I hit rock bottom, I was homeless for many years, and then next thing you know, here I am. What? I'm recording right now. Hold on. So, where was I? Okay, so I always hit rock bottom, put faith in God, shifted gears, and I claimed victory every single time. The beauty of this video and the beauty of YouTube and what I'm about to do is that finally I don't have to talk about it anymore. Finally, I don't have to tell people my testimony. You're going to see it in real time. I'm so embarrassed at my house that I make believe I'm not home, because that's how dirty it is. It's like falling apart, dude. I live in a beautiful house in Long Island. 300, 400, maybe $500,000 house, right? And it's like going to shit. Okay, it's falling apart. Not because I'm a lazy bum. Not because I don't want to clean or do anything. It's because I have no help. And, all of these things that stress me out prolong my motivation. You know how hard it is to get me out of bed? Again, not because I'm lazy, just because of all the stress, knowing that today, this is what I'm going to deal with. Kids fighting, the house being dirty, and nobody's going to help me. My pretty ex-wife that goes to work half naked, especially now in summertime. She damn near walked out of the house the other day. It didn't even look like she had pants on. I'm not even joking. I thought she had one of those, you ever have a dream that you're at work without your pants on and everybody's looking at you? It was like that. I thought she was sleepwalking or something. I said, dude, you live in a house and you forgot your pants? She literally just had underwears on. But it was shorts. They were actually shorts. But they weren't shorts. To me, they were underwears. That's what you wear to bed. You don't go to work and she's a manager running a company. She runs the company. It's funny because 2 hours later she came home and changed. I knew her boss ain't gonna go for that. You know what I mean? Her boss was probably like, yo, are you kidding me? Where the hell is your pants? You can't work like that. Get the hell out. Go back home and put something on. And she came home and made an excuse like, oh yeah, no, I had to do this, whatever. Whatever. I'm not worried about her. I'm not worried about anything. I'm just worried about God and my relationship with Him. And so should you. This is going to be a learning experience for everyone that's watching this. I'm not better than anybody else. I don't have secret powers. This isn't a script. I'm not faking any of this stuff. This is real life. This is my real life. And I feel like this happened to me so many times before, and I wish that I was able to document it because I could help, maybe I could possibly help somebody going through what I'm going through. So if there's someone out there right now that's going through what I'm going through, and I'm sure there's many, many of you, no money, no job, bills piling up. I'm 47. I got 5 kids. Some of them hate me, some of them love me. My wife, forget it. That's a done thing. But you know what? I don't want anybody that's watching this to feel bad for me or feel sad or anything like that. What I want you to do is watch my progress. I want to show you that I'm going to fly out of these ashes. I don't want to say like the phoenix, because the phoenix has been referenced to Lucifer and all of that stuff, but I'm definitely going to fly up out of these ashes feeling like I am in hell. I definitely feel like I'm in hell without a doubt. And I'm going to brush all of this off. And it's all going to be because of my faith in God. And you will see God's power be ignited, because there's one thing that God really enjoys, is when a person is like me, down and out. I have nothing. I lost everything. I had it all. I was so happy. Just before she started working, I was the happiest man. You want to know what my life was in 2015? My house in Long Island that I'm living in right now was absolutely gorgeous. It looked brand new. Everything was always bright. Everything was fun. You know what I'm saying? I have 2 pets, the normal, American dream type of life. I wasn't working, but I was going to school in Manhattan. I do audio engineering. I DJ. I make beats. I do music. That's why I DJ Kenny Rec. However, they went out of business. There's the Institute of Audio Research, and they were supposed to have a career placement program. And of course, they were open for 40 years, but when I go there, a year later, they shut down. So now my career placement went right down the tubes. But it is what it is. Again, this is not pity, matey. You know what this is? So what? God has a better plan. God didn't want me to do that. God didn't want that. I'm alive right now. I have my health. As long as my kids help, my poor kid, the youngest one, had seizures. He has seizures, and yesterday was the worst time. He had 2 of them on his medicine. He never has 2. He would have one, here and there, and spaced out so much because the medicine that he's taking is so good. Then suddenly he just had a bad day yesterday. He took his medicine. It was the same routine, and he's out there playing. He had a seizure while he's playing with his friends. He had the kid's neighbor had to help my son, and thank God it was an angel. He was absolutely phenomenal the way he handled it. If I didn't know about seizures, I would have been going, forget it. I would have been, if somebody happened to someone else's kid, I would have been, forget it. I wouldn't know what to do. But thanks to God, he knew what to do, because his brother used to have seizures. So he knew exactly what to do, and it makes me want to cry, dude, because when I saw him holding my son, I just knew that was God. That was God's grace watching over my son. That's what it's all about. Those moments. Don't think about all the bad things, because it's just going to wear you out. That's what the devil wants. The devil wants you to be worn out, man. I'm crying right now because you know what? I'm happy and sad at the same time. And I want you.
It's 2:15.
Nobody asked you. I want you to just take my videos as an inspiration to your life. I want to do something special for you. Something that I say, something that I do. I want that to bring you closer to God, because I promise you, you will see as a living testimony We will be on this journey together. It might take a year. It might take 6 months. It might take a week. I don't know what the future holds, but I know this. You will see. I will document it every single day. You will be with me every every step of this journey. And I'm going to show you how I handled everything. Right now, after I record this video, I got to go and clean the house and yell and scream and get kids to help me. They're not going to help. The older ones aren't going to help me. The youngest ones will. But I'm going to have a hard time getting the older ones to help me. But I want you to understand that this entire day, my mind frame is, it is ground zero today. Today's my ground zero. I'm digging in my heels. I'm turning up my faith. And I'm claiming victory in the name of Jesus. I'm getting rid of all the things that I feel like God wouldn't want me to do or have around, like any bad habit thing or anything that I feel it may get in the way of my relationship with Him or bond with Him. I'm going to handle that while I'm doing this, and I'm going to multitask, and you are going to be with me you're going to be with me during some of that journey, and I'm going to make sure I record the key points to show you guys what I did, how I got through it, and hopefully, not hopefully, by next year, on this very date, July 18th, 2022, you are going to see a whole new man. My soulmate, whether my soulmate, that I thought my wife was my soulmate, only because we were friends for so long, and only because every time we got into a fight, every time her and I got like something got in between us, God made sure that things got back to the way they were normal. So it was like that was extra protection, that I knew that there's no way this can't. We've been through so many fights, we've been through so many wars, we've been through so much together. This is the first time that she's this adamant about leaving me, and I have a feeling it's because of another guy, or guys with an S. I don't know. I really don't. And I don't care. Again, what I do care about is that God knows how much I miss being in love. God knows how good of a person I am, and knows that the things that was thrown on me are not what she perceives me in a different light than who I truly am. And you know what? I'm never going to let any of that stop me. I'm never going to let any of that hold me down. I'm never going to let any of that take me out. Instead, I'm going to move forward and keep grinding and keep doing what I am doing. I just want to leave on this note. No matter what happens, I know there's somebody watching this video with things that are 100 times worse than what I'm going through. Please, do not give up. Please, subscribe to my channel. Please watch my videos. Please, just walk with me. And we will get through this together. I promise you that. I'm out. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Peace.